Welcome, welcome, welcome to Garnet Queen Tarot, where we are inspired to rise. Hello, Aquarius. How you guys doing today? What is happening? Woo. You got to inhale, exhale twice. Let's get going. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Come on, let us get that vibration in. What is happening today? Free yourself, free your mind. Happy Sunday. Yes. Ooh. Let us see. Honor your beauty, your true self, which I think you do automatically. Listening to your inner voice. Taking a leap of faith. Trying new things. You're not alone. Your ancestors working with you. That spiritual support. Working to manifest your miracles. They're coming through. And don't hate, meditate. This is definitely a zone of growth, of peace. Because we're detoxing this month. We're just cleansing ourselves and focusing on what it is we're actually seeking. The inner voice is letting you know what you need to do. So pay attention to the messages coming from it. And you have to focus on meditation. Because a lot of times you overthink things and you jump to conclusions. You face the consequences. But do you ever just take the time more so to breathe without assumption? Do you understand what I said? Breathe without assumption. Don't assume that you have all the answers until you get in tune with yourself and align yourself with who you are and what you want. Sometimes those things commingle, and it tends to make you weary and leery of everything. Everything is not a conspiracy. Okay? Everybody's not out to get you. Your way of thinking, as we know, is completely different. A lot of times, like I always tell you guys, people think you're a little eccentric. You see things sometimes that's not even there. You go beyond the realm and you mix up the two. You have the spiritual support. Your ancestors are letting you know it's okay to grow. It's okay to try new things. It's okay to learn and be better. Don't assume that everything that you think of. I know you like to focus more on artistic measures, being creative, but sometimes you go beyond the realm. I want you to be able to better yourself, to be stronger, to be wiser, to allow yourself to embrace life as it comes and not automatically assume that somebody is pulling the strings. Sometimes things just happen. Be in the moment. Understand who you are and what you're seeking. Don't blame others for your eccentric modes. Don't hate people. Meditate. Don't feel that you're the only one that has the correct answer. When you take a leap of faith, you're trying new things. And you have to know that you're not alone. When this card comes up, the inner voice, okay? It's telling you to listen to different messages. Try different things. Listen clearly, because sometimes the message could be misconstrued. Maybe that's not what you assumed, that's not what you meant, but at the time, that's how it felt. That's what it seems like. When you get spiritual support, it's letting you know that you are protected, that you're not alone in your endeavors. Sometimes you may feel that you're alone, but you're not. You're not alone. There are people in your corner for you. But because you get so caught up in your thought process and your way of doing things, you alienate people and push them where they're not on the same page with you. You look at your side of things, but you don't always look at the perspective and through the lens of other people. I'm just saying, learn to compromise. Compromise is important. I'm not saying you give up your thoughts. I'm saying for anyone that's close to you that you have conversations with, don't just shut them down and block them out. Listen to what they have to say and see if there's a viable compromise to work things out. Don't just be in your own spiritual realm at all times. Listen to your voice. Listen to the voices of those close to you that are trying to share another perspective with you. And when you're manifesting, yes, you can tune the noise out, but don't negate from all the things you've already learned through the process. It's about understanding yourself as well as compromising with other people. What falls in line with your way of thinking, fine. That's what you call. You make the final decision no matter what. But look at how the meditation process works. It helps you to fill your heart with love and to look at things from a different way of thinking so that you can elevate to another level, another chapter in your life. If you want to spend the rest of your life alone, then by all means, just do things one way from beginning to end. But if you want to expand your way of thinking and learn and grow and figure out why you feel this way in comparison to how somebody else is thinking, especially in marriage and any relationship, there are two sides of the coin. So keeping the coin just on one side and never listening or compromising with the other side, because sometimes it could be heads, sometimes it could be tails. But there's a compromise, right? When they do a toss, they're looking to see which side it falls on. If you do a toss, you're only looking at it on one side, whether it's the tails or whether it's the head. We're talking about working through difficult challenges, learning to negotiate with others so that you can learn more and you can grow. Even if you don't fully agree, mostly everything in life is about a compromise, right? So even if you're listening to the inner voice, see how you could work it with the voice of someone else. Compromise is a key for you because you want to take a leap of faith, but if you only believe one way of doing things, you never grow. You have to be able to grow. That's what this whole detox is for. It's for you to cleanse your mind, cleanse your soul, honor your beauty. What is great about you? Share it with others. You have many gifts, many attributes, and the whole point of love is sharing with other people, working through, compromising, negotiating, coming to terms. This is how it is. How can I make it work in my favor? I'm manifesting on miracles because miracles come when you're aligning yourself with truth, with your integrity, with your being, with your existence, and looking at the beauty of someone else and sharing your beauty with them. Love can be back and forth. And I feel that you're standing your ground on certain things, but the person that you love in your life, you don't allow them to share their point of view with you. So there's always a pulling and tugging because you only see things one way, your way. Life isn't just about your way of doing things. People learn to compromise and work through things, through issues, through challenges, so that they could come together as one. And that's something that you're lacking right now. You just want to focus on what you see, but you never envision how your partner or other person may see things. How could we work it out? How could we work together to compromise so that we can make this relationship, make this bond stronger than before. When you're at work, you have to compromise. You may do things a certain way and the boss says, I want it done this way. It doesn't mean your way is wrong. It doesn't mean their way is right. It's just because you all have to compromise. This is what you have to do. And I think that's your biggest hurdle. You hear the messages, but you don't follow through on them. Learn to meditate and compromise so that you can grow and have a better version of yourself. Garnet Queen Tarot, where we are inspired to rise. We're inspired to be our best selves and to work through our challenges and our issues. Today is a new day to rise and shine. Garnet Queen Tarot, be inspired to rise. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And thank you so much for your time. Let us grow.